Tribe, let's harvest and cook some amaranth from the garden. This is the other kind of amaranth. They call this in Limbum toto. So this one, it doesn't have that very pungent green. No, it doesn't have that pungent amaranth smell. Quick growing as well. So I think this one is what, about 4 weeks from seed, about 30 days, 30 to 45 days seed to harvest. Hey tribe, just a quick video to share with you a simple recipe using amaranths that I harvested from the garden. So here we have our amaranth triple wash, and then I've strained out the water using my salad spinner. And then I'm also going to be using eggs for proteins. And here I have some onions from my garden, jalapeno peppers from my garden, and then I also have some leftover tomato sauce that I will be using here. And for my seasonings, I'm going to be using Mrs. Dash, some black pepper, some salt, and then I'm going to be cooking my amaranth with some olive oil. And I'm going to be enjoying the amaranth with some plantains. This is ripe plantains, which I'm going to cook in the air fryer while I put together the amaranth. So the air fryer is a great tool in the kitchen. You can cook healthy without needing to use a lot of oil, and it cooks fast. So this goes in the air fryer. This is the air fryer basket while I cook the amaranth. Okay, here we go, tribe. We are going to start by adding some of the oil to a pot, just enough oil to cover the bottom of the pot. You don't need too much. We want to keep the calories down. And then we are going to saute the onions and the jalapeno peppers. And tribe, feel free to replace the jalapeno peppers with regular green peppers if you do not have jalapenos or if you do not care for the heat. So at this point, I'm going to run a knife through the callaloo, the greens, while the onions and the jalapenos saute for about 3 minutes. Guys, the callaloo is an extremely easy to grow vegetable. I think I already mentioned that. It is nutrient dense and it is very flavorful. I'm going to highly recommend that you try growing the callaloo in your garden. And if you need the seeds, always check the comment section or description box. I'm going to include a link. At this point, our onions and jalapeno have softened and it is now fragrant. I'm coming in with the leftover tomato sauce. Again, feel free to replace or substitute the tomato sauce with regular tomatoes, fresh tomatoes. I only use that because I had it from, the previous day of cooking. I always like to season my food for additional flavor. So I'm coming in with some black pepper and some of this all-purpose seasoning, which is salt-free. So I'm adding salt for flavor. Again, add whatever flavors you like, whatever seasonings you like or have on hand. Tribe, if this video is adding value to you, please give it a thumbs up and help me share the videos so that we can reach many more people, so that many more people can start paying attention to their health, starting with growing a garden. Okay, so I've come in now with our callaloo, our amaranth, and this thing cooks in less than 3 minutes. So keep an eye on it. We don't want to overcook it. Yeah, you don't need to blanch the amaranth. You don't need to do any of that stuff. We want to preserve the nutrients. And like I said, this particular amaranth does not have an offensive flavor. It is extremely mild and it cooks really quickly. So at this point, I'm coming in with eggs as my protein of choice. You can choose to skip the eggs. You can choose to use whatever proteins you prefer. I just decided to use eggs because there's something about eggs and plantains that is just so yummy, since I was going to enjoy this with some of the ripe plantains. And remember, we have our ripe plantains cooking in the air fryer. So healthy, guys. You can have this for breakfast. You can have it for lunch. You can have it for dinner. This whole thing came together in less than 15 minutes. I'm talking with the prep, okay? So there's no reason why you should continue to eat things that are not good for you. Okay, all right. So now look at the plantains. You see, I did not cook this with any oil, but it is just as yummy. So if watching your weight is something that you care for, I'm going to recommend this as a meal idea to save and try later. If you don't have kalaloo, this can work with any greens such as spinach as well. This is the final product, guys. Enjoy.